Hey guys, this is Vivian here. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. It's almost the anniversary of Ring Fit Adventure. I can't believe that I am still playing this game. I have played it ever since it was released on October 18 last year. Time flies. And today let's talk about how I see the game at 1 year checkpoint and what I think you could do to make better use of the game. I'll try not to cover too much information I said in my previous reviews. Ring Fit Adventure is a fitness game which the player will need to hold a ring and wear leg strap to do juggling and workouts to beat the monsters. Don't judge me on pronouncing juggling. I saw the game mention it somewhere and I think it also describes what we do during jogging. We need to push and pull the ring to collect items. Why not call it juggling? And besides the workouts, the game is a traditional RPG, which is a fitness theme, and it has a cliche storyline, which is a bad guy Dragox affecting the world by mostly forcing the NPCs to overdo workouts, and the player will need to beat him and his fellows to rescue the world to bring back a healthy workout environment. So it means that you will need to physically do workouts to play the game. Even after a whole year, every time I play the game, it still gives me spark joy. Beating the monsters, helping NPCs, getting the achievements, everything in the game makes me feel so accomplished. I'm surprised that, to a person like me who doesn't like to do workouts, this mechanism did motivate me, and it worked pretty well. The game has a whole workout routine, including warm-up, juggling as cardio, fit skills as strength workout, and stretching as cooldown. It's a one-stop game, which is just so convenient, and the skills are pretty professional. It has 4 categories, focused on your upper body, stomach, lower body, and yoga. The ring has some stability and weights, so there are many different postures that you can do with it. Some are traditional workouts like squat in different ways, hip shakes, basic yoga postures, and there are some unique ways, creative ways to play with it, like use it as a small weight or stretchy band. And it's in this very special shape, which makes it more fun to play with. Everyone has different preferences and physical conditions that we have different needs for workouts. What I love about this game is it could do customization. It will test your ring pull and push strength, juggling speed, knee lift height as a standard for exercising in the game. And it will set a difficulty level, which is how many repeats for one set of workout for you. Then the game will be tailor-made for you. Everyone could create their own profile, so you could have your own record for everything. No matter if you are a workout pro or some lazy person like me, the game will suit you perfectly. Finding a suitable difficulty is super important for workouts, and Ring Fit nailed it. I feel this game is so interestingly widely accepted by many different types of people, especially people like me who are a little against the workouts, and surprisingly many females are huge fans of this game. And it even has an assist mode, so those who have knee issues or partly disabled could also enjoy the game in some way. Ring Fit also has other useful modes in the main menu. You could challenge your friends to compete with mini-games or with purely strength, or you could do some fun rhythm game to test out how well you train your squat and arms. And in custom mode, you could quickly do a 10-minute set of workouts as your preference. This game is expensive, $79.99, but compared to the gameplay time, I think it's so worth it. The official website said on a daily basis, half an hour a day, you could play it for 3 months. And Nintendo didn't lie. In a whole year, I have played the game in story mode 70 plus times, custom mode 10 plus times, so it's about every 5 days I will play the game. Considering I don't only play Ring Fit Adventure as my exercise, I will also do some fitness boxing, just dance, or follow YouTube tutorials. I'll say it's a pretty high frequency to me as a game. Ring Fit surely changed me in some way. Mostly I feel it helped me with my posture. I feel my neck and back toned up a little. I can see myself making some progresses through the game on doing the skills. Somehow Ring Fit makes me a little more willing to do workouts because I feel happy playing this game. I think it's not only because the mechanism of Ring Fit could bring a great accomplishment, but also doing workout will stimulate the release of dopamine in your brain, which is known as the feel-good neurotransmitter. And Ring Fit has the settings that workouts are an essential in this world. It gives you the hypnosis that there's nothing to start to do workout. Don't repel it. It may not be a thing for people who do exercise regularly, but to people like me, I don't see starting to do workouts as hard as what I feel before. But the game didn't help me with losing weight because it mostly trained my strengths, and since my daily activities decreased a lot after the pandemic broke out, but I'm happy that my weight maintains almost the same. I believe you could lose weight with Ring Fit depending on how much workout you do and how you control your diets. For sure, there are flaws of it. The story mode is not very efficient in doing workouts because you will spend a lot of time reading the dialogues, choosing the skills, making smoothies, changing the outfits. To me, an hour gameplay will only guarantee me 20 to 30 minutes real workouts. And by half-year usage of the ring and strap, it seems not that sensitive anymore. It's slightly off. Sometimes it won't register well, and once I pushed the ring too hard, the Joy-Con on the ring was loosened and lost connection. It's a little annoying, but no problem with the sturdiness. The ring is still very strong. And I'm sad that it doesn't have a real multiplayer mode, so I bought a Pilates ring. It's just a workout gear, so Eddie could now play with me. We will switch to let the Joy-Con register to adjust our postures. So now let's talk about what I think you could do to make the game more effective. First, the story mode is so inefficient. Try to do some custom mode, get a concentrated set of postures if you don't have much time. Second, buy some similar gear like a Pilates ring to make the game somehow local co-op. Third, you could balance the cardio and strength by jumping over the monsters to skip doing skills so that you could focus more on juggling. Although people told me that I shouldn't skip the monsters, aka I shouldn't skip doing the workouts. But to me, skipping monsters will lead to a continuously juggling, making the cardio part a little more effective. If you stop and cast the skill, the juggling will be interrupted and it just doesn't work that well. 4. There are many tips here and there in the game, so think about it. There is a daily tip after a whole day workout. When loading and during boring repeats, you will have a sentence of tip. And the smoothie and ingredients are not there just for fun, they have some real information. I have done a series of videos making the smoothies from the game in real life. I tried some very weird ones and they actually are legit and taste good and low in calorie. If you are interested, you could totally try some recipes in the game. Unfortunately, they don't have the exact ratio, but as what I tried, mostly you could go easy with the ratio. It has high tolerance. Use your sense, it won't go too far. 5. In a day's workout, you could try to do the same set of workouts, so you could do more same repeats. Some skills unlocked in the later part of the game are challenging. You don't need to overdo it, you could select something that you can do and you like to do. 6. You can have a mirror next to you so you could adjust your postures. 7. My strategy in the game is I will go for the main storyline until I feel it's difficult, then go back to the early levels and clear the side quest. It will be so easy to defeat the monsters then. It's just so satisfying to defeat them in just a few repeats, and skill with any color will do the trick. So that I could collect the ingredients quickly to make smoothie and I could get a lot of quick money. Actually, there isn't any rules on how you play the game quickly. It's all about getting exercise, being stronger. Everything you do in the game burns calories, and that's what's important. 8. You could turn on the settings for to finish the skill, even the monsters were defeated, or just for those trained on two sides. So if you started a skill, you need to finish the whole set, other than being lazy and just do one or two to just until you beat up the monster. 9. Try to be mindful with whatever you can do. It will be more efficient and effective. You don't need to compete with others. You could do exercise at your own pace. The game is tailor-made for you. You could make the difficulty high so you could spend more time on strength workout training to challenge yourself, or make it low to enjoy the entertainment part of the game to get more sense of achievement. I guess that's it for today's video. I think it covers most of what I wanted to say about this game. As it's 1 year anniversary, I hope it doesn't cover too much of what I already said in my previous video. I hope you enjoyed today's video and I hope you feel it's helpful. So have you guys got a game? How long have you played it? Will you get a Switch because you wanted to play Ring Fit? Comment below, I'm curious to know. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you like my video or my channel, please consider giving me a thumbs up or subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys soon in my future videos. Bye!